Good morning, everyone. Is it still morning? Oh my goodness, I can't see. Yeah, it's 11:30. I woke up at 7:30 to my alarm, and then I have a second alarm at 8. But I was awake, just staying in bed, waiting for him to wake. He didn't wake up until I woke him up at 8:30. I was like, I gotta get up. So not as early as the start as I was planning, but really I was just planning that because I'm trying to get on a routine. Groceries aren't coming. I'm still getting used to having this table back here. I really need some lip balm on, so you're gonna have to excuse me, guys, while I put it on. But here, maybe I can prop you up on the table. Use you as a mirror. Schools are closed again today because of the roads. It's really cold and freezing up everywhere. Our county's really large as well, so we kind of span a range of temperatures. But it's so bad that one of the big highways here, 95, had a massive accident yesterday afternoon, and cars are still stuck there since the afternoon, and the National Guard or something is going to try to help people get off the road, give them shelter to warm themselves, because that's insane. I really feel for those people, because there's kids and dogs and stuff in the cars. But yeah, it's a mess. Our neighborhood looks like the streets look good. We have groceries coming. I don't know when, but I went ahead, and normally there's been pumpkins over here on this side. I moved them to the other side because that railing there, when we had people redo our porch railings, they did a terrible job on that stair rail. They didn't line it up right and didn't show us. And now it can't go together. It like moves if you try to use it. So I'm like, everybody needs to use the other side. So I'm blocking that side. So hopefully there won't be any problems. But man, the grocery substitutions, it was one of the times where they don't let me say no to it. They substituted my husband's 2-pack of deodorant for just 2 singles. That's fine. They gave him the price that he would have gotten for the 2-pack. And then our pasta sauce, I like to keep 2 on hand. We have 1 left. They substituted it for socceroni flavor, which I like, but it's spicy, so we can't do it because the kids can't have it. So that's just gonna sit there in the pantry. And then Jax wanted Doritos, so I put a bag of Doritos on there, and they switched it for spicy Doritos. And then I eat popcorn all the time. I like to have a handful of popcorn. Oh, awesome. Okay, can you clean up the scraps while I finish talking, and then we'll do the folding part? He's just finishing up his craft. I like to have a handful of really plain popcorn. We did just get a microwave popcorn thing, so I can make some, but it's easier sometimes during weeknights to just grab a handful of pre-popped popcorn. They substituted for cheese popcorn. I can't eat it. I still have cheese popcorn that they substituted a couple weeks ago. I need to put a no substitution notice on that if I can. They used to let us choose what substitutions we wanted. All right, we have to fold it first, but go throw those away.
Yeah, but
I think that was all. Excuse me. Losing my voice. I need more coffee. Anyway, I didn't put as many breakfast foods on this week, just a box of donuts. Oh my gosh, I need to drink. Excuse me. I have really, really bad phlegm in the morning.
I'll fold it.
Hold on, let me finish talking to everybody. I only put 1 box of donuts on, and sure enough, they're not coming. When I worry that nothing's gonna come, I put on more than 1 pack of donuts or some donuts and muffins. I'll put a whole bunch of stuff, and then of course everything comes, but if I only choose 1 breakfast thing, nothing comes. So that's a hot mess. I don't know when it's gonna be here, but school's been going good. We're almost done. Yeah, that's our day so far. Hi. excuse the angle. Somebody's getting some pajamas behind me. Today was Tuesday. It felt like Monday. Why did it feel like Monday? So I talked to you when we were doing school. We were wrapping it up, and then Sebastian wanted to go out and play in the snow, so he got all bundled up, and I have to supervise, but I don't want to be out there, so I put a chair right in front of the slider, and I sit there and I watch him yell out the window at the dog. He's apparently feeding him snow at one point instead of just throwing snowballs at him. But then I got the alert that the groceries were coming at 12:35, so that's not too much later than they were going to. I did have an 11 to 12 window. So I already mentioned that they substituted some things, the Doritos for spicy Doritos, the pasta sauce for spicy pasta sauce, the regular popcorn for cheese popcorn that I can't eat unless I want a stomach ache. You are not dressed, you can't be on here. So groceries come and I'm unpacking. I tend to unpack everything, and only the freezer stuff goes right into the freezer, but everything else I just leave out and assess. And I'm like, I don't see my husband's favorite chocolate covered mini donuts. I know that the main donuts were out of stock and they didn't substitute them, but wait a second. And so I wasn't filming because I grabbed my phone and I went down my order list of everything I was supposed to get, and 6 things were missing. We didn't have our bananas, and we literally had, it is short sleeve. You're gonna be under the blankets. I wear short sleeve sometimes, or go choose something else. Well, it's short sleeve. We were missing everything from the bakery. We didn't have our sandwich bread. We didn't have my everything seasoning Italian loaf. We didn't have Danny's chocolate covered donuts. We didn't have our croissants. And I had also gotten a special Valentine's chocolate covered hearts for us to share. And I was so surprised that we actually got them. We didn't get them last year. They were always out of stock. And they bagged them up. But I don't know if it's on the driver or on somebody else, but that bag didn't make it to us. And I did not want to try to deal with their return system on the computer because it never works. So I just called. And I explained both that we were missing things, and also I wanted to see if he could do the returns, because one time we got broken eggs and I tried to use their return system on the computer and it was like, and now you have to bring your broken eggs to us. I'm like, never mind, cancel. Not driving out to Walmart just for broken eggs. So I was like, is it possible for you to refund the 3 substitutions we don't want? Because that's their policy. They say you don't get to say no to these, but you can do a return. Do whatever. Do whatever. He needs long sleeves apparently. Don't sweat in the bed though. So he said, yeah, I can do that, no problem. But then the refund came through a few minutes later and it was only for like less than $16. I'm like, no. I added up everything and it should have been like 26 plus. So I check everything in the order and it was only refunding the missing items. So this time I hop on their online chat and I explain to them what's been going on so far, and they're like, okay, we can refund those 3 items, because I actually tried to do it through their system, and for the sauce it let me as a reason for returning say I don't like the substitution, but for the other 2 that was not in the drop down. It was just this was missing, this was expired, or this was damaged. So I went to the chat and I let them know I wasn't able to do a return this way. I was on the phone with somebody and they were supposed to do it, but they didn't. I didn't have an option to return it. I don't know why you're layering shirts. You're going to be in bed. I wear tank tops all year round in bed. As long as my feet are covered, I'm good. It's up to you. So yes, they were able to do it, though at the end they pasted some form response saying, in the future you can go ahead and do it yourself on our little form. Like, I just told you your form doesn't work. But it's all sorted out. I've got 2 refunds coming, one for 15 something, one for 9 something. So that is sorted, but we are missing so many groceries. So frustrating because it was already annoying to not get our groceries until lunchtime when we usually get them for breakfast. So Danny's gonna have to go to the grocery store, and I don't love any of us going anywhere right now, but he's gonna have to go because we've got the things that are missing, the things that... Okay, just please. Why is this such a drama? Don't lean back, you're gonna hurt yourself. Daddy showed you how to turn your shirt the right way. Reach inside and grab it and pull it through. We're trying to encourage independence. But yeah, we already had stuff that I was not able to put on the order. It was just out of stock. And then the stuff that I put on the order but was out of stock. And then the things that they substituted with crappy substitutions. Stick your hand inside, grab the collar. That's not the collar. Stick all the way in, grab it, now pull it out. So that was my drama, but got it all sorted after talking to 2 different people, and did a little knitting while we both ate our lunch. I just had a snack. I got too annoyed. And then we did quiet time, came down, I knitted until we decided to just order burgers. I'm missing too many things for meals. Everybody was kind of indecisive. We ended up choosing what was the fastest and kind of worked for everybody. And then I went down and crafted. Sebastian had a big ol' hissy fit because he wanted to play a board game, but nobody wanted to because there wasn't a lot of time left in the day, and we all just wanted to do our independent hobbies. I'm sure it's hard for a 5-year-old. I'm like, we'll play a board game with you on the weekend when we have more time, but I have like so little time. I feel like I got nothing done, but I did some things that went on a table. I did the table itself and one of the items that goes on the bakery counter. So that was my day. I did not braid last night. I was like, okay, I'll devote 1 hour to doing some catch up in Animal Crossing. I will pull the weeds, then head to work at the Happy Home Paradise, the DLC, and design a home. But the second I walk in, she's like, it's time to make your clothing store. I'm like, oh, okay. And that took me a while. And I got it done, and immediately there was like mega dance party on the beach with DJ KK rolling up on the ocean in a barge, like they were all dancing. And then they're like, and by the way, you have all these new reactions, like little dance moves. It's quite adorable. But yeah, that took way too long. Instead of doing it from like 11:30 to 12:30, I didn't finish till 1, and then I was just like, I gotta get to bed because I've been setting my alarm for 7:30. And then of course he didn't wake up until I woke him up at 8:30 by getting out of bed, and then he had to cry because I got out of bed. But that was our day. So hopefully I will do some braids. I'm going to be doing a lot of purples and lavenders, so I'm hoping that once I get all of this old rainbow out and straighten up some ones that already need it up here, when it comes time to change, it's not a huge deal. I only have one plant that's like hugely different, and it's like dark purple at the roots. I'm thinking of saving that in case my roots just grow out really dark because I'm not going out in the sun. I normally have a very dark blonde root that bleaches in the sun, so it kind of gives me a natural ombre, which is going to be a very harsh line because I've been bleaching it, but maybe it'll fade in the future. I don't know. It's going to be trapped in a braid, so maybe not. Who knows? I just need it to be healthy and stop breaking off, so it needs to chill on the bleach for a while. So literally nothing else I can update you on, so I'm going to say goodnight. Good night, friends. Thank you for watching. Thanks again for just being here for me and commenting, even though I'm the absolute worst at all social media. If you want an answer, you kind of have to text message me. But when my mental health can handle it, I try, and my schedule. But yeah, there's more I could say. I'm not going to. I just know that I love you guys. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Wash your hands.